इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा, ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
A warm welcome to all the investors, friends, and family who have joined us today for our Business Opportunity with Chai webinar series. This is a webinar launch. This is a webinar where we are launching the business opportunity for you. It's your digital chance to interact with the founding and the leadership team of the brand. 45 minutes, we have divided into two parts. First, we'll try to give you the correct and the complete understanding about the business opportunity. Then we'll move towards a panel discussion. We request each one of you to share your queries, feedback, and suggestion in the question and answer box. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am, both leading the team of consultants who are helping day in, day out, all the investors in taking the right decision about their business choices. And the business opportunity which Franchise India team is delighted to launch today is Fitq. It's India's leading home personal training company. Fitq is revolutionizing the personal fitness space with its unique ventures as India's leading direct-to-home fitness and performance specialist. With decades of experience in the industry, Fitq offers personalized training experience to individuals with its home personal training program. And today we have invited the leadership and the founding team of Fitq, Mr. Harsh Ghosh, Mr. Sushant Ghosh, and Jilay Singh to talk about the brand. But before I formally inviting them to talk about the business opportunity, may I request Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am to start and address all our investors.
Thank you, Archana, and thank you for hosting this webinar. Welcome, friends. Welcome to a very, very special webinar today. This has been a series which has been running for the last 2 years, and we thank you all for giving a fabulous response to this series. This has actually helped us to really reach out to millions and millions of investors who are looking for a new opportunity for themselves. Today is a very, very special opportunity. Why it is so special? Because this has been actually incubated within Franchise India offices. And when I was approached by these three founders who are on the screen, I was extremely impressed with the model they have. And let me try to explain you the model. It is India's first direct-to-home fitness company. When I say direct-to-home fitness company, fitness is something which is a mindset now with everybody, especially in COVID. Everybody wants to be fit. Everybody wants to build better immune system. And we also know how much impact this COVID has created on the health system of India. When I say health system of India, especially for people who were not able to move, young people, young teenagers, children, they were not able to do that. Elders had the maximum impact because they were not really able to go out and they had many, many health issues. When all that is reviving, the biggest thing in everybody's mind is to get their family fit. And when I actually had an opportunity to meet the team, especially Jilay Singh is the founder and creator of this whole model. And when I met Jilay himself, and he's a celebrity trainer, he's the one who's trained even likes of Tiger Shroff and many other celebrities in that. But that's not so important. What is more important, the process and the systems he's built over the years. The kind of methodology, the training methodology which he's built over the years is absolutely unique, and it is a top in line methodology. So with given even a 50 square feet within your home or less than that, they can really do impact a very, very advanced training. Advanced from a level where they understand the sensitivity of a training for a 70-year-old. A 70-year-old needs a very different handling of their training, while they also need a lot of training to bring back their muscle movement and so on and so forth. A very different training when you are handling somebody who's post-surgery, then you need to do that. And actually, we have one example where somebody was actually on a very strong recommendation on bed rest because of the back problem, and Zile himself worked extremely hard, and today they are getting into advanced training. So this is a complete transformation of people who come from a very strong health issues, and they are then be able to transform. A lot of women who doesn't like going to gyms, but they also need to have training at their home because they want this entire thing. Young girls, because they come from a different kind of a cycle, so they need a lot of hormonal changes, so they need a different kind of training. Post pregnancy, you have a little child at you don't want to go to a gym at that time. So these are the segments, and also high performance training for athletes who need personal trainers to really work on them for hours and hours to do that. So Zile has actually built a very large team of top class, best in class people who are top trainers today. I would say he has probably the team of the best personal trainers across India. And I have opportunity to work with a lot of fitness companies. I can tell you that there is nothing like that which exists. So it's a very, very special opportunity. We have been last working, Smarth, who's part of Franchisee in a team, have been actually working the last 3 months, day and night, to really carve out this opportunity. And this can be only done with a lot of thinking of how to not just make this model, but also make it sustainable and extremely profitable for every franchisee who takes it. So today is your opportunity to become part of a very, very interesting startup. And this startup is India's first direct-to-home fitness company. And as we go along, we will have more questions. Keep asking your questions on the Q&A box, and we will be able to take your questions, and Sonia and I will take all the questions and answer on your behalf. So we'll make it very interactive, friends. And we have 2 young members also who are founders. They're both working on technology, a lot of development on that. So welcome. Over to you, Sonia, for your remarks, and then we pass it on to the team for the presentation.
Thank you. And I'd like to welcome the entire leadership and management team of Fitq. And friends, you all have the opportunity today to hear from the leadership who comes with very rich experience in sports and fitness industry. And on an average, every team member who's a part of the leadership comes with 15 to 30 years of experience in the industry at large. And if you look at the businesses of today, these modern businesses are all about convenience, and Fitq has curated, in fact, all on-demand workouts and programs which are planned and personalized to suit your exact goals and fitness needs. And without taking time, I'll now request if we can have maybe our presentation started. And Mr. Jile, if you want to give maybe a little the background about how you started the business before we start with the formal presentation, and a little bit about your own experience in the industry at large, it will really help our audience.
And I will like him to start with the one. First time I met him, actually, he gave me a story about he was visiting in Bombay, और जब ये वहाँ पे थे तो he didn't know because he doesn't follow stars. तो वहाँ पे Tiger Shroff beach पे exercise कर रहा था. That time Tiger Shroff was not Tiger Shroff, and then he told Tiger Shroff that you're not doing it right, and he obviously thought that this guy who's nobody coming and telling me that I'm not doing right. So Zile, if you want to really start that story is very, very touching, and that's the real truth of India. So too much of talent we have, and we don't really get that importance. So over to you, Zile, for your story, how your journey started.
सर, मैं सबसे पहले सभी का स्वागत करता हूं। मैं सर किसी एक प्रोग्राम में मुंबई गया हुआ था, और मैं हमेशा से मेरी आदत रही है, मैं हमेशा टीम के साथ सर वर्क करता हूं। तो मेरे साथ मेरी टीम के 10 मेंबर्स थे। हम किसी एक रियलिटी शो में हम कुछ स्टंट करने के लिए गए हुए थे। तो हमने सर पहली बार सी देखा था, समुद्र पहली बार देखा था। सारे हम हरियाणा के थे सर, सारे एथलीट थे, तो हम गए बीच पे घूमने के लिए। तो वहां पे एक गोरा अंग्रेज जैसा लड़का, उसको कोई ऐसे मराठी ट्रेनर एक्सरसाइज करा रहा था, और वो उसको स्टंट की ट्रेनिंग करा रहा था, उसको मार्शल आर्ट्स करा रहा था। तो वहां पे जाके मैंने देखा कि मैंने अपने सारी टीम से बोला कि कोई अंग्रेज है, चल के इससे इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं। हमको किसी को कोई इंग्लिश नहीं आती थी, तो हमने सोचा कि अगर हम किसी इंडियन से बात करेंगे तो कर नहीं पाएंगे, अंग्रेज है, इसके साथ हम बड़े अच्छे से इंग्लिश में बात करेंगे। तो हम उसके पास चले गए, हमने उससे इंग्लिश में बात स्टार्ट करी। तो बोलता है कि सर आप हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं, मुझे हिंदी आती है। हमने सोचा चलो भाई अब इससे हिंदी में बात कर लेते हैं। तो फिर मैंने देखा उसकी बॉडी में ताकत बहुत थी। मैंने उससे बोला कि यार आपकी बॉडी में स्ट्रेंथ बहुत है, लेकिन जो आपके ट्रेनर है बहुत अच्छे से आपको करा रहे हैं, लेकिन आपकी ताकत का सही इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। आपके पास इतनी स्ट्रेंथ है, इतनी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है, लेकिन आप जो एलिमेंट करना चाह रहे हो, जो आप फ्लिप करना चाह रहे हो, जो किक करना चाह रहे हो, वो आप सही टेक्निक के साथ नहीं कर रहे हो, इसलिए आपकी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी नहीं निकल रही है। तो सर जैसे मैंने ये बात बोली, तो जो उनका जो कोच था, मुझे ऐसा लगा इन कोच को ना अच्छा नहीं लगा हमारा, जैसे हमने बीच में इंटरप्ट कर दिया, तो शायद इनको पसंद नहीं आया, तो हम वहां से चले गए। तो थोड़ी देर बाद एक लड़का मेरे पीछे से आया, बोलता है साहब आप जानते हैं ये लड़का कौन है? मैं यार नहीं जानते, हम तो बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है, अंग्रेज टाइप दिख रहा है। बोलता है सर ये जैकी श्रॉफ का लड़का है, इसका नाम टाइगर श्रॉफ है। तो जैसे ही टाइगर श्रॉफ उन्होंने बोला, तो हमें ऐसा लगा चलो इसके साथ फोटो खिंचवा लेते हैं। तो फिर उन्होंने हमसे बोला कि सर आपका ना वो नंबर मांग रहे हैं, आप अपना फोन नंबर दे दीजिए, वो आपसे एक बार मिलना चाह रहे हैं, क्योंकि जैसे आपने बात करी है टेक्निक के ऊपर, उनको अच्छा लगा है। क्योंकि सर टाइगर श्रॉफ हमेशा से बहुत इंटेलिजेंट रहा है, उसको अगर हम कोई भी चीज बताएंगे पहले पूछेगा फिर करेगा। तो उन्होंने मेरे पास फिर रात को 9 बजे फोन किया कि सर आप लोग कौन हो, कहाँ से आए हो, आप लोग तो बहुत अच्छा प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे, बहुत अच्छी क्लिप्स कर रहे थे, ये सब मैं सीखना चाहता हूँ। तो मैंने उससे बोला कि यार हम हरियाणा के हैं, और हरियाणा में ये सब चीजें तो बहुत आम है, क्योंकि हर घर में हरियाणा में बच्चा स्पोर्ट्स करता है, और हम भी स्पोर्ट्स करते हैं। तो बोलता है सर मुझे सिखा दोगे? मैंने उससे बोला कि तुम एक काम करो, हरियाणा आ जाओ। तो बोलता है कि सर मैं हरियाणा तो नहीं आ सकता, पर मैं यहाँ पे एक स्कूल है उसमें हम कर सकते हैं। मैंने उससे बोला था कि मैं बीच पे आपको नहीं करा सकता, क्योंकि मुझे एक छोटा सा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर चाहिए होता है, बीच पे मैं आपको नहीं करा सकता, क्योंकि बीच पे करने में रिस्क होता है। तो फिर उसने अपने एक स्कूल में वो मुझे लेके गया, उसने मुझे सेटअप दिखाया, तो फिर हमने सर वहां से उनकी ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट करी थी। तो ये बात है 2009-2010 की सर।
Very nice, very nice. It's a very touching story, and I think that's what value is. And I've seen the video where Tiger Shroff comes and puts a testimonial for him that his training and his movies, which people see and get appreciated, what Tiger has done, was initially started by your fitness. So congratulations, Zile, for being very honest and a very, very inspiring entrepreneur. क्योंकि आप जैसे entrepreneur इस जर्नी को आगे लेके जाएंगे. So let's make a beginning, and let's get started with the Fitq as a personal fitness company. When I say personal fitness company, fitness is part of everybody's life, and they bring serious fitness to your home and very, very different programs which they have developed over the time. And these programs are intense, very, very high intense programs, and really big results coming. So over to you. Let's get started.
ये हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है, सबसे पहले जो हमने ये जो प्रोग्राम बनाया, हमारी बेसिकली टेक्निक्स के ऊपर हमने ये प्रोग्राम बनाया, और हमने बड़ी मेहनत करके, बहुत सारा इसमें रिसर्च करके हमने क्या किया है कि इस प्रोग्राम को हमने ऐसा बनाया कि ये सिर्फ मेरे तक सीमित नहीं है। मैंने जब ये प्रोग्राम बनाया था, तो इसमें जब मेरी बैक में इंजरी हुई थी, तो मैंने अपनी बैक की इंजरी को ठीक करने के लिए कुछ रिसर्च करी थी, वहां से ये प्रोग्राम की स्टार्टिंग हुई थी। इसमें क्या है कि जैसे अगर हम घर में ट्रेनिंग करते हैं, तो अगर कोई मैं ट्रेनर बुलाता हूँ बाहर से, और मैं उसको एक खाली रूम में मैं उसके साथ ट्रेनिंग करने लगता हूँ, तो मेरे पास ना कुछ अगर इक्विपमेंट नहीं है, तो एक लिमिटेशन हो जाती है। ट्रेनर कुछ करा नहीं सकता, ट्रेनर के पास कोई इक्विपमेंट नहीं है, तो ट्रेनर सिर्फ आपको पुशअप के अलावा और आपको स्क्वाटिंग के अलावा कुछ और एक्सरसाइज नहीं करा सकता। लेकिन हमने ये ऐसा प्रोग्राम बनाया है कि अगर आप इसमें हमारे साथ कुछ भी इक्विपमेंट ना रखें और बोले कि हमें पूरी बॉडी की अच्छे से ट्रेनिंग कराओ, हमारी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी अच्छी करो, हमारे पोस्चर अच्छे करो, हमारी स्पाइन की मोबिलिटी अच्छी करो, तो हम इसमें सर बगैर किसी इक्विपमेंट के हम आपको घर पे ट्रेनिंग करा सकते हैं। तो इसमें क्या है कि हमने छोटे छोटे से इक्विपमेंट भी रख रखे हैं जो बहुत बेसिक से इक्विपमेंट है। हमारा सारा होम ट्रेनिंग का ये प्रोग्राम है। इसमें हमें आपके अगर हम घर में किसी को कराने जाते हैं तो हमारा ट्रेनर आपको आपकी बॉडी को पहले एनालाइज करता है, आपको जरूरत किस चीज की है, आपको फिटनेस की जरूरत है, आपको आपके सर्वाइकल की प्रॉब्लम है या आपको बैक की प्रॉब्लम है, आपको नीज में कोई तकलीफ है, तो उस हिसाब से हमने ये प्रोग्राम बनाए हुए हैं। तो हमारा जो जितना भी ज्यादा सारा फोकस है वो होम ट्रेनिंग पे है। और हमारा एक छोटे छोटे हमने सैटेलाइट स्टूडियोज हमने ओपन कर रखे हैं जिसमें बहुत भारी भरकम मशीनें नहीं है, बहुत छोटे छोटे से बेसिक से इक्विपमेंट है। बेसिकली हमारी टेक्निक्स लगती है और ट्रेनर का स्किल लगता है। तो फिर उसके बाद हमारी फाउंडिंग टीम है, हर्ष घोष जी हैं, प्रशांत जी हैं, स्पर्श ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए हैं आज। तो इसके बाद हमारे प्रोग्राम्स हैं। ये हमारी मैनेजमेंट टीम है। हमारी मैनेजमेंट टीम में जितने भी लोग हैं, चाहे रविंदर जी हो गए या अजय हो गए, मोहित हो गए, सब जिम्नास्ट थे, सबका एक्सपीरियंस स्पोर्ट्स का रहा है। इसलिए हम बड़े अच्छे प्रोग्रामिंग करने के लिए हमने बड़ी अच्छी इसमें प्रोग्रामिंग कर रखी है। अगर मैं फिर अपने प्रोग्राम की बात करूं तो हमारे जो प्रोग्राम है, जैसे कि सबसे पहले अगर मैं बात करूं तो मैं फीमेल के जो हमने प्रोग्राम बना रखे हैं मैं उनकी बात करता हूं। हमारे जो फीमेल के प्रोग्राम हैं इसमें क्या है कि जैसे
I think we lost Zilip with the network.
Okay, I'll continue. Hello.
Yeah, he's come. Yeah, go ahead. Zilip. हाँ जी Zilip जी, आप करो.
तो जैसे ही 40-45 फीमेल क्रॉस करती है तो मेनोपॉज की स्टेज में तो उनको डॉक्टर रिकमेंड करते हैं कि आपको योगा करना है, क्योंकि बॉडी में बहुत ज्यादा रिजिडिटी बढ़ जाती है, बॉडी में बड़ी सारी चेंजेस होते हैं, तो उसकी वजह से फीमेल को प्रॉब्लम होने लगती है। तो जब योगा डॉक्टर रिकमेंड करते हैं तो योगा में क्या होता है कि 80% फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होती है, 20% स्ट्रेंथनिंग होती है। जब हम फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी करते हैं तो हमारा क्या है कि बॉडी का ब्लड फ्लो अच्छा होता है, हमारी मसल सॉफ्टन होती है, हमारा पोस्चर करेक्ट होता है, तो जिसकी वजह से हमारा ब्लड सर्कुलेशन अच्छा होता है, हमें फील गुड फैक्टर मिलता है। फिर उसके बाद हमारा एक सीनियर का एक प्रोग्राम है। हमारा सीनियर का प्रोग्राम हमने ऐसा बना रखा है कि हमने असेंशियल 50 एक्सरसाइज का एक प्रोग्राम बना रखा है। एक हमारे इंटेंसिव मैनुअल्स है। अगर मैं किसी के पास जाता हूँ, बोलता है कि हमारे दादाजी को या हमारे पिताजी को जिनकी एज थोड़ी ज्यादा है उनको आपको एक्सरसाइज करानी है, पर लेकिन ध्यान रहे कि ऐसा ना हो कि तुम एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए आओ और इनके कंधे में अगर दर्द हो जाए, अगर घुटने में दर्द बढ़ जाए, तो उसके लिए हमने क्या कर रखा है कि असेंशियल 50 एक्सरसाइज कर रखी है। हमारा ट्रेनर आपको 50 एक्सरसाइज के बाद कोई 51वीं या 52वीं एक्सरसाइज अपनी तरफ से नहीं कराएगा। हमारे जो प्रोग्राम है, अगर मैं किसी के पास जाता हूँ या हमारा ट्रेनर किसी के पास जाता है या हमारी कोई और ट्रेनर किसी के पास जाता है, तो सबका जो ट्रेनिंग का मेथड है वो सेम है। मैं भी जो कराऊंगा वही हमारा ट्रेनर कराएगा और वही हमारा कोई भी ट्रेनर कराएगा। फिर उसके बाद हाई परफॉर्मेंस एंड मोबिलिटी है। अगर कोई एथलीट ये बोलता है कि मुझे बैडमिंटन में अपनी परफॉर्मेंस बढ़ानी है, या मुझे लॉन टेनिस खेलता हूँ या गोल्फ खेलता हूँ, मुझे अपनी परफॉर्मेंस इनहेंसमेंट करनी है, तो हमारा ये हाई परफॉर्मेंस जो प्रोग्राम है उनके लिए है। फिर उसके बाद फिजियोथेरेपी एंड पोस्ट इंजरी रिहैब है। तो फिजियोथेरेपी तो नॉर्मल जो है वो है, लेकिन पोस्ट इंजरी रिहैब में क्या होता है कि अगर किसी को नी की सर्जरी हुई है और डॉक्टर रिकमेंड करते हैं कि तुम्हें नी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग करनी है या तुम्हें फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी नी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग करनी है, थोड़ी एक्सरसाइज स्टार्ट करनी है, तो क्या होता है कि जब फिजियोथेरेपी घर पे आते हैं या कोई और ट्रेनर घर पे आता है तो माहौल ऐसा बना देते हैं जैसे कि इसको तकलीफ है, इसको बहुत धीरे धीरे कराना है, बहुत बोरिंग सी एक्सरसाइज वो उसमें स्टार्ट हो जाती है। लेकिन हम अगर किसी को नी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग करा रहे हैं, पोस्ट इंजरी रिहैब करा रहे हैं, तो हम उनकी नी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग के साथ साथ उनको पता भी नहीं चलने देंगे कब कब हम उनके शोल्डर्स पे आ गए, कब हम उनकी बैक की मोबिलिटी पे आ गए, कब हम उनकी नेक को अच्छा कर रहे हैं। फिर उसके बाद हमारा रिलैक्सेशन प्रोग्राम है। रिलैक्सेशन प्रोग्राम में क्या होता है कि जब हम स्ट्रेचिंग कराते हैं, मोबिलिटी कराते हैं, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी कराते हैं, तो हमारा जो कराने का जो तरीका है, हम इंसान की सबसे पहले एक स्ट्रेंथ चेक करते हैं कि अगर कोई 25 साल का है, उसकी बॉडी स्टिफ हो गई है, या कोई 35 साल का है, वर्कलोड की वजह से उसकी पूरी स्पाइन स्टिफ हो गई है, या कोई ऐसा आदमी है जिसको जिसके लाइफस्टाइल की वजह से पूरी बॉडी जाम हो गई है, तो हम उनकी बॉडी पहले चेक करते हैं, उसके हिसाब से उनका फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी का और उनकी मसल रिलैक्सेशन का हम प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं। फिर मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग में अगर कोई बोले कि यार हम तो बिल्कुल फिट है लेकिन हमारी बॉडी में थोड़ी ताकत की कमी है, हमें अपनी मसल टोन करनी है, मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग करनी है, तो उसके लिए हमारे पास एक अलग प्रोग्राम है। उसके बाद फिर वेट रिडक्शन का हमारा प्रोग्राम आता है। जब हम वेट रिडक्शन का जब हम प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट कराते हैं, अगर कोई ये बोलता है कि मेरे ना नी में तकलीफ है, या मेरे स्पाइन में मुझे स्लिप डिस्क की प्रॉब्लम है, L4 L5 में मुझे बल्जिंग है, तो ऐसे केस में क्या होता है कि लोग ना तो वॉक कर सकते हैं, ना ट्रेडमिल कर सकते हैं, ना क्रॉस ट्रेनर कर सकते हैं। उस केस में भी हम कार्डियो करा के उनका वेट रिडक्शन करते हैं, उनकी कैलोरीज ज्यादा बर्न करके उनका वेट रिडक्शन हम कर सकते हैं। तो ये हमारे प्रोग्राम है। इसमें हमारे तरह तरह के हम इक्विपमेंट, इनोवेटिव इक्विपमेंट यूज करते हैं। ये हमारी जो एथलेटिक की परफॉर्मेंस है, ये किसी को अगर थोड़ा सा ऐसा इंटरेस्टिंग वर्कआउट चाहिए तो वैसा भी हमारा प्रोग्राम रहता है। तो इसके बाद ये हमारा जो इंडस्ट्री लैंडस्केप है, समर जी मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि इंडस्ट्री के बारे में आप थोड़ा सा जो फिगर्स है वो आप थोड़ा सा प्लीज बता दीजिए।
जी, थैंक यू सो मच धीरज सिंह जी, बहुत अच्छा था। फ्रेंड्स, इट्स अ वेरी गुड मॉडल, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हमारा मॉडल है। जैसे गौरव ने भी बताया था, हमारा एट होम फिटनेस का इंपॉर्टेंस है। हमको ये ध्यान देना है कि फिटनेस आजकल सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहती है हमारे। इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एवरीबडी कि आप पर्सनल फिटनेस पे ध्यान दे रहे हैं, अवेयरनेस बढ़ रही है मार्केट में भी। सो इसमें आपकी जो ट्रेनिंग होती है, ट्रेनिंग में इट्स नॉट ओनली इम्पोर्टेंट कि आपके एक्सरसाइजेस क्या हो रही है, बट आपकी टेक्निकलिटी वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है। तो क्वालिटी ऑफ द सर्विस जो हम अपने मॉड्यूल्स के थ्रू लेके आ रहे हैं वो काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है। जैसे हमने प्रोग्राम सारा देखा था कि वो काफी हमारी इंटेंस रहता है, कस्टमाइज रहता है टू ट्रीट एवरीबडी इक्वली। ऐसा नहीं रहे कि आपने कॉमन वाला सबको प्लान कर रहे हैं, नहीं, सबकी प्रॉपर टेस्टिंग रहता है, सबको प्रॉपर फिटनेस रहता है, अपने हिसाब से उनका प्लान बनता है। सो इंडस्ट्री एनालिसिस, इफ यू हैव टू सी द, it is a very highly fragmented market, the fitness industry. There is only 5% market which is organized. So when we say organized in fitness, it means there is no proper structure, there is no use of technology, proper infrastructure there, and also there is no proper chain. So an organized fitness center or fitness company would be somebody who has proper technology supported and also have multiple chains and outlets. So this is something that we want to enter into, and we are targeting organized sector where everything is proper, standardized, ensuring the quality to everybody, and also unorganized usme rehta. So if you see the whole market, the fitness service market itself is 2.6 billion and is expected to grow to a 6 billion by 2023, which is a very big market that we are seeing, and is a good opportunity for us to also penetrate over here because it's a highly fragmented, unorganized market that we are seeing. However, recent trends have been showing that we are shifting towards a more organized rather than an unorganized approach. We're also seeing that a home fitness. So in our service, what we've seen is, one, we have the personalized service, which is the key portfolio or a key profile of our brand, which is providing services at home and reaching there, being there at home, because this evolving time, people don't have much time to go to a gym and other facilities, so they want to have a comfortable environment where they can exercise properly. So at home fitness is a very big opportunity, and something that we also see that more and more people are actually demanding good quality personal training, and this is something that we're also seeing in the industry. So the second thing that we also had, instead of only the direct to home personal service training that we were providing, we will also have an option through a unique model of a nano gym that we are bringing through our brand, where it gives an opportunity for everybody to exercise at home, because as we know, we don't have much space at our houses, and basically what we do is we have a certain area that we exercise in. So we bring in a nano gym, which is a compact gym for compact spaces. It's a wall mounted gym that has various different kind of unique exercises that is coming in through our venture. And as you can see, it's very easy for people to use. Everybody can use it easily. There are not much techniques, so techniques and everything could be easily done. So everything that you are doing in a gym, you can do it easily at a home, at a compact space as well. So we're also seeing a very high demand for fitness equipments in the market, as especially after COVID, more and more people are exercising at home and they are buying more equipments every day. So from a 329 crore market, it's expected to grow to almost like 570 crore, which is present. So we've seen a very big jump in the home fitness equipment market as well, which is a very positive sign when we're seeing that not only the personal training at home, which more in demand. As we can see, at home fitness, it's a 1400 crore market and expected to grow by 40%. So it's a high double-digit growth CAGR that we're expecting in the next 5 to 7 years, which is a positive sign. And as more and more people have limited time, they want to have specific training at a particular time whenever they are available. So this gives us a unique opportunity where we can actually go to their places, have their training, have the unique facility for them, and also the equipment also when if they need for further exercises, or they want their own gym setup but they don't have much space. So that also can be catered to through our Nano Gym, which is expected to grow almost at 11% home equipment market. So it's a very positive outlook that we are seeing from the overall market. If you have to consider what kind of people...
Just to add, Smart,
Sure.
there are two very important aspects which I want to highlight. One is this, the equipment itself, and this is not a normal equipment. It has taken years and years of effort of Zile Singh to create this equipment, which is proprietary product for Fitq. When I say proprietary product, there is no other wall gym in the world. So he created a first wall gym where you can do almost all exercise which you go in the full-fledged gym, which means that any kind of strength exercise, weight, or any kind of exercise which you see, you can really do it out of a wall. It is wall mounted. You can do all the stretching, all the other exercises. And I would like Zile to highlight more on that, what kind of a structure. And this is all based on high performance athlete training products, which he has done that. Actually, I showed it to the biggest equipment company in the country, and they are now placing a big order with Zile to really take that equipment and bring it to all their stores, because there's nothing like that available. So that's one very strong product. Second thing is the direct to home fitness market, which Smarth highlighted. Direct to home fitness market, just to give you perspective, among the top 5 top downloads on technology apps today, fitness stands there. So almost everybody today, out of the necessity apps, the app by choice, if you're doing it, is all about fitness. So the technology, and when you start doing home fitness, it's not just a fitness, but it is also backed by nutrition, what kind of a diet you should follow, and a lot of other things. So it's a very holistic exercise. And most of the time when they take one member of the family, it becomes almost everybody becomes a subscriber. So they would have different hours of dieting. So it's also very interesting subscription-based business model, which is the business model. So friends, if you have questions, keep asking your questions, especially talk about your background. If you have some fitness background, if you have some space also available, it's a very small space, you can start this business, and any kind of background which also reflects that you have the experience in the space. Over to you, Smarth, for taking it further. Okay.
Sure, definitely. And it was really important also to understand that's a proprietary product that Gaurav had mentioned. So a gym takes up a lot of space that we have mentioned, and the unique properties of the exercises from your lat pull, your back, your physical enhancement exercises, your stretching exercises, everything can be done through your wall mounted hooks. So you just need a limited number of items to do all those kinds of exercises, and the setup and the costing as well. So you save out on a lot of price point. So you don't have to buy different machines, and you can have all those exercises done through your home, through different kind of hooks, with different kind of proprietary tools that we utilize for exercises. So it's a very good opportunity that we are seeing. And this also reflects in the environment that we overall, how different kind of people are actually getting into exercises. So it's a very, India is getting more and more aware about their fitnesses, and more than 90 million people are very health conscious nowadays, especially the young population below the 50. So almost a 600 million population that we are seeing overall below 50 years, which are actually going into and exercising. So if you see the exercising as well, because people have different trends of exercises because of different reasons, they're not able to do exercises, they're not able to visit fitness studios or go to a gym. And so the level of exercises goes down. However, in a recent trend, more and more people are becoming aware about their fitness. They're more conscious about their fitness, their looks, especially in the globalization when people are getting influenced with the trend. So celebrities like Tiger Shroff itself over here, as we've seen, these celebrities are influencing people to actually have focus more on their body and also improve their fitness. So as we're seeing that more and more people are doing exercises, which is reflected over here. So if you see the regularity of the exercises, more and more people are exercising, so at least 3 to 5 times, almost 46% of the population actually exercises at least 3 to 5 times, which is a very positive trend that we're seeing, that more and more people actually exercising. And also if you see our overall packages that we have, the program that we've created over here caters to a short-term plan of say around 3 days, as well as a 5 to 6 days plan as well. So we cater to different kind of aspects. So people, we understand that people may not have time as well, and some people are more enthusiastic. So we cover both these type of people, and we are seeing almost a 75% market that we already have. So once or twice or 3 to 5. So these people are regular, and we're also seeing people exercise every day. So if you have to see the overall market, 85% of the population now is doing some kind or the other kind of exercises, and it's a very good positive trend that we are seeing. And it's not only restricted to a male gender or a female. We also seeing more and more females are actually being conscious about their fitness, and it's almost a 60 to 40% split that we're seeing in the membership and the exercises. Also, if you have to see the age group, so if you have the overall population, India is a very young, dynamic population where most of our population is under 50. And it's not only about people under 50, more and more people, even after 50 years of age or going to 60s, 70s, are becoming aware about their fitness. They're having different kind of injuries, and they want to stay fit or improve their health overall. So the plans and the dynamics, the programs that we have, and we've also seen, Zileji had also mentioned about it, that not only young people who are almost 35 to 40% of the whole population of these young people below 45 is actually going into a fitness center or taking some kind of fitness membership. We're also seeing trends where almost 25 to 25% of the population above 50 or 60 or 70 coming and doing fitness or actually taking up different kind of fitness activities, where we come in and we also have these programs, as we saw a senior program that we had, where we cater to each and every individual who are adults, your parents, people are more, also the youngsters care about the parents' health as well. So they take up these exercises, and it's much easier for them to exercise at home, where we come in direct to home fitness, personal training opportunities. So not everybody has the same kind of fitness levels or same kind of issues. So everything needs to be catered to, and that's where we come in as a specialist as well. So it's a positive trend we're seeing, and overall market penetration opportunity also, which is prevalent over there in the market, which is also reflected through the different dynamics that we are seeing. So people are becoming more and more aware about the fitness, as we've seen. And we also seen a rise in per capita income. So more and more population are actually working, and it has led to more people spending more. So not only in your fitness, 3 to 4,000 every month is a common theme that we are seeing for a fitness or going to a fitness studio. And even more so, if you consider the diet aspects, so it could go up to almost your 6 to 10,000 rupees every month that people are spending. So more people are spending, they have more per capita income is rising, so it influences them. They are able to afford these services, and they actually look for quality services. So very important aspect in the fitness industry, it's not only to have these exercises, it's not only easy to open a gym and just do exercises, but it's very important to have quality training and quality services. So anybody who goes to a gym might not get a personal training, but through our venture, through our services, we are catering to each and every individual depending on their physique, their health levels, and their different demands as well. So we cater to, our programs are catered to individual dynamics, which is providing high quality service to them. And we're also not, so another unique aspect of our training program through the brand is to have unique exercises every day. So there are no monotonous exercises where you're going and doing the same exercises, repeating the same exercises week in, week out. You get new exercises, new dynamics, new aspects, or new ways of doing different kind of exercises, which just makes everybody involved in the process. They stay connected with the brand. They relate to the trainers who are coming into and understand how it changes their overall health levels as well. So more and more people are actually getting into having these quality services, and people are actually taking the steps as well. So how it gets reflected and how it's helpful as well. More people are going into, almost a 45% of the population interview would say that they'll go to a gym, or 39-40% of people are actually exercising at home as well. So the awareness level and the steps that people are taking is something that is also very beneficial for the program that we are also offering, where almost 45-39, the key highlights is eating healthy is one of the key aspects, but people are going to gym, they're exercising at home, the overall fitness classes or any kind of activities is 12%. We've also seen that sports is a very common theme, but as we grow and progress with age, we've seen that sports continuing with sports as a main health would not be very relevant, because there are different injuries that come up with age as you age. So all this exercising at home and the fitness is something that is very important, and it's something that we are also targeting, where we are seeing almost of 50 to 60% of the population actually getting into the fitness. If you have to also see how many people actually consider at-home personal training. So it's a positive trend where people would like to have, almost 56% of people actually consider having and also like the option of having personal training at home. So if given the option of having these personal training, people will want to opt for these quality training at home. And we're also seeing that there are different issues that they usually face with the fitness center problems. The main one is crowded. So 30% is always crowded. Amongst the others, the majority is also the quality of the service that they're getting. So not only the equipment and the always crowded is something that people as a fitness person would also be looking into, because trainers are not able to pay attention to the individuals. Individuals may not be doing the proper exercises, which may lead to injuries. Through our program, what we do is cater to these individuals. We pay attention to each individual, see if they're doing the exercises, have different exercises for each body and dynamics, which also supports their interest. So why more people are also looking into personal training is because of this aspect, where they want quality service, they want the attention, they want to know what is happening to the body and how they can improve their bodies as well. So that is something where is a positive trend. We're seeing that more and more people are getting conscious about their health, and they're also looking into getting into a personal training, and especially at home as well, where they have their own setup. There is not much crowd. The attention is on them. They can easily exercise. They don't, as we know, in common in gyms and all fitness centers, we see that there are too much crowd and you might not able to exercise, or you have to wait for a long time to actually use the machines, or you might not have space enough to do your own exercises. But having this dynamics at home personal training gives you access to all different kind of exercises, get that personal attention and the training and the quality of service that everybody looks after. So it's a very overall, it's a very positive sign that we are seeing for the market as well. Getting into the franchisee models of one of the key aspects and where we are unique. So something is direct to home fitness, or the services that we're providing. So we're not only bringing you experts. So Ziliri and the team are experts in the fitness industry. So as we've seen from the example that he had given, Tiger Shroff as well. So there are trainers who will be training you, but how you get trained or what kind of different dynamics that are coming up, this comes from experience and the trained staff that Ziliri has. So it's not only the men, so we also have women fitness trainers, men and women catering to coming from sports background, different backgrounds, getting quality service, quality training, certifications as well. And they also have one of the unique aspects. So it's not only about getting their certification or the trainer coming for the experience. What unique about the brand is every week we have a refreshers training for all the staff, so or upskill training for all the staff, where we talk about different dynamics. They talk about how the different bone density, different aspects, physical aspects, or different kind of ratios analysis that they can look into, and how they can improve. So it's an ever evolving process that we are seeing over here. Not only a simple program, but ever evolving. The trends are coming into the picture. There is a unique training program for each of the customers or the clients coming into the picture. Also, the benefit that we are getting is we have different IT, and we're also working on the app where we can easily have access to different kind of packages, and we can have different improvements. So it could gives an easy opportunity for somebody to also review it through the IT technology, that people can, who are actually opting for the programs, can see what kind of exercises they can do again and how it was done, and also improve on those packages as well. One other important aspect is the experience that are coming from high quality service, high quality staff. So everybody is well trained. They have a weekly refresher training to improve their performance. And we ensure that when we are coming and giving you the service, everybody is trained properly, giving you and able to understand each and everyone's needs and desires as well. We have a very good network and reputation working with celebrity. We already experienced Tiger Shroff. We work with leading clientele as well. And we have a very good network of physical trainers available for providing these services through the franchisee network as well. So not only the staff which is there, so we have a training academy where we train these staffs to upskill. So it's not only important to have good fitness trainers, it's also important to upskill them and make them stay connected with our franchisee opportunities. So through our training academy, we'll also have different programs where we also help the trainers to get upskill certifications. We have connections with these alliances where we can also get these certifications. We'll also be providing training to all these franchisee partners who will be joining us, all the trainers who will be coming, seeing and understanding these dynamics, how do we do the exercises, and also have periodic refresher training for these partners as well. The approach, the market rollout that we are targeting, initial focus for us in the phase 1 would be Delhi NCR region, where we are talking about your Delhi, Faridabad, Gurgaon, Noida, and we're also going into north, where we'll go to your Chandigarh, Amritsar main cities, and your Lucknow as well. So the initial focus would be on your Delhi NCR North Zone region, where we're initially looking to establish in the next coming couple of months 20 plus centers in the Delhi NCR region. And then we'll also focus on, in the second phase, we'll target other metro cities or your tier 2 cities with an all India plan of more than 200 centers in the next 3 to 7 years. Because as we also see, direct to home is a very good opportunity where we don't need a very big setup. For us, if you see the studio as well, we have a satellite studio which serves as a studio and an office as well. So over there, the space that we're looking into is a minimum around your 300 and maximum around your 500 square feet. You don't need a very big setup for your market, and the services is a very good. So we're seeing not only your tier 1, your tier 2 cities, more and more people are actually getting into sports, they're getting into fitness, and they're excited about the opportunity to actually go into these markets. So all these market gives us a very good opportunity, not only your top metro cities, but also your tier 2 cities, which also we can go into. So it's a good opportunity that we're seeing. And what kind of partners we are looking? So it's very important for us as we are interacting with people at their home and we're going to their home. So it's very important for people to have good listening skills or communication skills as well. And not only that, it's very important to be part of the fitness. So they need to be enthusiastic. So Zuleji and team is very enthusiastic. They're very passionate about fitness, and they will bring that passion to all these franchisee partners in the future as well. And they would want to connect with somebody who shares that passion or willing to work with them and enthusiastically work with them as well. And they also need to be aware about hiring and maintaining this staff which is there. So different clientele will be coming in, how we need to have these personal trainers. There would be personal trainers at your studio, but main would be your personal trainers going to different houses in your areas. And how do we train them? So Zilesh and his team would be helping with the training, supervising, as also provide you guidance as well. And other kind of investors that we're coming into would be your young entrepreneurs who are very excited about the fitness and well-being, and also women who have their own studios. So we've seen a trend where women entrepreneurs, men as well, opening their own private studios or fitness studios. So they might also want to convert into and become a part of our reputed brand, which is there. So we can also look at such studios coming into the picture. So before the franchisee operation starts, friends, we'll be also, the brand would be providing proper training to everybody. They will be also helping out, help with the trainer selection, trainer training as well. And we'll also give proper training and exercises and of our brand as well. We also can look into people who are already owning their own business, but they're giving into rental. So instead of having a rental value, they might want to invest into a business. They would be passionate about this business and give that space and get into a reputed brand opportunity, which you're seeing. However, also people who are into the fitness industry or a sportsman or other people who already have experience in the industry would also be a welcome opportunity for us. So it's not a very high investment amount that we're looking into. The operating capacity also is not very high. So medium level capacity is also very, so anybody can come into the fitness industry, have that passion, become the part of the brand and invest into the brand as well. If you have to see the franchisee model, friends, we are seeing a franchisee-owned, franchisee-operated model of franchising, where we are targeting initially, we are targeting tier 1 and tier 2 cities. The model that we are seeing is around your 300 to 500 square. So minimum is your 300, and it goes up to a 500 depending on the location. So that is something that we can have a discussion with, the detailed discussion with the brand, given the opportunity as well. We'll have to see ideally a minimum 300 square feet or a 400 square feet should be ideal. And the other, not only the satellite, the main feature that which comes into is your direct to home training. So you have different kind of staff, allocated trainers for your personal training will be going to the homes of these clients and providing these personal training opportunities. And we'll also have 1 or 2 trainers at your satellite studios for people coming into the studio for the classes. So friends, we are not looking at a very big opportunity, as we have more focus on your quality training, your personal training. Even in your satellite studio, when people are coming into the picture, we'll see a very small group of like 5 to 7 people at max, who get trained properly. So we ensure that the quality of the training does not go down to in any of the centers, and focus is given to on the clients, which also serves as a USP for us, where more and more people stay connected with our brand and they keep coming back to us for more exercise. They keep part of our brand for years, and they stay connected with us because of the quality of the service, the focus, and the intention that they receive from our trainers. So high population density state, the areas, good demographic mix, where we're seeing different age group, different income dynamics as well, where more and more people can be targeted. We are not limited to a certain set of people. And the overall investment that we are seeing for us is around 8 to 10 lakhs, depending on the location again and the size of the studio that we're looking. So 300 to 500, it may vary. The fit out is the main cost that we're seeing, which would be fluctuating over here. And the franchisee fee is around 3 lakhs plus GST that we're seeing. Overall, we have a very good dynamic, as we saw, a good dynamic service mix, and it's ever evolving, and the latest trend, everything would be catered to and being incorporated. So we are not limited to only say a senior program or your weight loss program. We have different rehab center, physiotherapy, and all these exercises and programs of opportunities that could be provided to them. Given the fact that we are offering personal training and at home, the prices as well, it's competitive in the market, and we are offering competitive pricing with a higher quality and at-home service. So it gives us an advantage where we can go into and penetrate into more of the market. Minimum contract period of 3 years up to 5 years that we are expecting from each and every franchisee partner that we're also seeing. So if you have to see the overall model, so now we were talking about different dynamics only, not your personal training. We also spoke about your direct to home equipment, which is a Nano Gym. So a FOFO model that we're looking for a franchisee opportunity, we are going into a unit franchisee. If you talk about our unit franchisees, the unit franchisee has 2 opportunity as a revenue source. One would be your personal training that we are seeing. So at personal training has 2 dynamics. One would be your at-home training, and the second would be your center, which is your satellite studio. So 2 revenues, so we'll talk about them in detail after this. And we're also looking at a direct-to-home equipment. So we have this Nano Home Gym that is mentioned. It's a state-of-the-art, unique proprietary gym that we are saying, where a wall-mounted, it's leading, it's a worldwide leading, not only in India, it's a worldwide interesting leading concept that we're seeing for home gym, where different dynamics, different instruments coming into the picture. So it's a very good opportunity for franchisee to also connect with Fitq through the Nano Home Gym. So talking about your personal training at home and center. So we have different programs over here. One of the key programs, we have fitness seniors. We've seen that senior programs, so people of different age groups, more than 50, 60, the parents coming into the picture, or people, old couples who are living together. So not only going for a walk, they look for a different kind of exercises also to cater to different kind of injuries or problems that they're facing. So cervical is one of the most common problems that we see, not only for aged, but we also see in a young crowd as well. One would be your back related problems. So we have different kind of dynamics for seniors where we come into the picture. We also have the Fitq performance, high athlete performance that we've seen. Fitq Pink is basically an initiative to target different kind of aspect for women fitness. So not only your young teenagers coming to the picture or your working class women, but we're also looking at different pre and postnatal exercises, fitness. So different dynamics, different phases of women life. So we have more focus on having these programs or the Fitq Pink as part of that. Physio and weight reduction we've already mentioned. So the physiotherapy, injury, post-rehab injury as well. So we have those centers, and we also help you with the diet. So diet is one of the very important aspects, not only the technicality of the training, but the diet as well, where eating healthy, staying healthy, and exercising and eating the right things is very important. So we will also be providing you these guidelines. So as we can see, we have a different kind of service mix. We have different kind of revenue opportunity, multiple revenue opportunities for our franchisee partners to actually come and become a part of the brand as well. Different kind of responsibilities that we are seeing. So one of the key responsibility for a franchisee is running the day-to-day operations, as we're seeing, and following the guidelines set by the brand and the company that they need to follow. So everyday operations, the cleanliness, the hygiene, and it's very important for the franchisee also to keep all the trainers and the staff motivated and connected with those. So they'll be also helping them with the improvement and enhancement program. They'll also utilize the opportunity to connect with the brand and give them upskilling certification, which also the brand would be supporting the franchisee as well. We're also looking at local marketing activities. So within that area, the activities, promotional activities or events that the franchisees can do from their centers as well. They need to maintain all the records in the required formats at the central server that the brand would be creating. So any kind of equipment that they need or any kind of products. So we'll also have merchandise, Fitq exercises, not only your wall-mounted gym as an opportunity, as an inventory. We'll also have different kind of yoga mats and medicine balls and all different kind of fitness equipment that would also be done, sold to the centers as well. So any kind of inventory need could be raised easily through the central server, and the brand would be happy to cater to all these inventory management issues. So training is very mandatory, important, and mandatory for each and every franchisees to be before they start their operations. So this is something that the brand will help everybody with the training, and will also maintain good customers. So the brand from their side will help you with the site selection. They'll help you with the fit out, the designing, how different kind of equipments are needed, the different exercises are needed, how different kind of trainings are provided to these franchisees, central server for all this inventory management, a supply. So we'll also be doing national level promotional as a social media and other aspects. And we'll also have a different kind of feedback and performance reviews as well. One of the key aspects that we'll see in the support also that we are providing to everybody, because what we give importance is the franchisee happiness. So what we're looking is regular R&D, so latest trends coming into the sports and all this industry as well, and different kind of exercises, the dynamics, unique opportunity that you can bring into. And we'll also have with the supply chain and the different kind of ERP, inventories, central support, technical support that we provide. The guidelines would be provided to the centers through our operational support as well. Network and enhancement. So the trainers that we're coming into and bringing into the system is very important, where we're getting your skilled staff. We'll be helping you with the staff selection, or in case we have a network, we have opportunities for skilled trainers. We'll be also able to pass on that benefit and also recommend certain trainers through our academy and our training program as well. National level events, different kind of sports events, promotional events, or also different social media campaigning will also be done. And will also help with the overall setup as well. Financially, as we're seeing overall 5 years perspective is very important, 8 to 10 lakh that we've seen, which includes your franchisee fee, your fit out and your equipment. Revenue, we're expecting on average 1.5 to 1.7 CR, which is a very lucrative opportunity. So we have different revenue sources. Not only your merchandise, is your direct to home fitness, which is the key aspect. We also have your wall mounted gym and different studio revenue as well. We can see so 4 or 5 different aspect or revenue streams, which gives us a good dynamic for a franchisee partner. OpEx, average OpEx that we expect is around 1.2 to 1.4 CR of overall. If you see a good EBITDA of almost 25 to 30 lakhs on an average every year that we're seeing from a 5-year perspective. Average ROI also, it's a 200%, it's a very good return that we're expecting. And typically, depending on the size of the studio, a different kind of investment that we're looking into and the area, a typical payback period of around 8 to 10 months is something that we expect. So a franchisee fee that we have mentioned around 3 lakhs plus GST, which is be something that the franchisee would have to give the brand, and also a royalty that we're seeing at 12% on the revenue that we're seeing also overall opportunity. So it's a very good opportunity, friends. And I would also like Gaurav to give more closing statement as well, and we go to the question answer round as well.
Thank you, Smart. Thank you for taking us through this whole opportunity. And friends, I'll just now take maybe a 5 minute to explain you the opportunity from our perspective. So what is an opportunity? Opportunity is actually 3 different businesses coming together. One business is your studio. So you'll put up a 300 to 400 square feet studio, which is actually a lot of asset light, which doesn't need too much of asset. A lot of group classes can happen. So typically a 400 square feet studio can have 10 to 15 people doing exercises together. So your trainers, when you hire, actually work in that studio in those hours. So you can have maybe one class in the first session and you can have one entire thing. So a lot of young people, a lot of people who want to go out in the studio or don't have the place within their home to do that, especially office goers, college students. A lot of these people sometimes they have their infrastructure. They have to go to a gym. So they come to your studio. Same trainers who are in the studio would also take up a direct to home training memberships. These can be different memberships, and we will take Zile to really explain, because he's already doing a very, very extensive membership. And today in Delhi, who's who of Delhi? When I say who's who of Delhi, which means that people in public positions, people in large HNIs, they all are already using Zile's team for direct to home fitness structure. And I personally on the January also tested taking myself those services, and it's very, very extensive. And I thought that how can somebody be trained at home? But I can tell you it tires you out in that perspective. It's a very, very strong training capability. So that's a direct to home business. And the third business is, because once you start getting into training, you would like to buy a wall gym. So you actually also sell the wall gym, which is another revenue source for you. So technically you have 3 businesses. One is your studio, second is your direct to home fitness membership business, and third is your selling of wall gym. These 3 are what I call primary services. These are primary services. After that, a lot of other value added services comes in, which means that you need a dietitian for getting the right diet. You need also some additional things which needs to be done. Say you have a particular area which you want to work on, which needs another thing, and you can also take a lot of other additional fitness services which can come through. Now these are services. Now the uniqueness of this business is that it is India's first direct to home fitness company. And direct to home, we all know everything we consume outside is now coming to us. People want that inconvenience. Convenience is the biggest driver today, especially in the bigger cities like Delhi, NCR, Mumbai, because you spend most of the time commuting from your office to that. If you even tell somebody that 6:30 you finished your office and then you want to go to a gym and then go to your home, by the time you reach home it's 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then it is very inconvenient for somebody to do that, especially people who are senior executives, who are vice presidents, presidents of the organization. They have all the money to spend but have no time to go to a gym because it's very inconvenient for them. Even in the morning, if you want to go to a gym, come back to your home, take a shower, get ready, get to the office, you can never reach office at 9:30. So a lot of people start avoiding after the age of 45, 50. They don't really practice gyms. And at that stage, they have actually all the money. They want to hire the best. And they have large bungalows, large houses, large homes. Most of them also have a gym which has been already set up in their homes, but they don't have a trainer to guide them and train them. So it becomes a phenomenal amount of opportunity for direct to home fitness business. And that's something which Zile has really created. Now, it also is backed by a very proprietary methodology. Every single training program which has been highlighted comes with a very strong set of manuals. And these manuals take at least 3 months for a single trainer to get trained. And we are talking about people who come with physio and training background to take 3 months to get trained on those manuals. So which means that they are now absolutely ready to give you the training to the world-class standards. So friends, this is a very interesting opportunity. So how does it work? When you want to take a franchise, you will set up a small studio, and this can be 300 to 400 square feet. Ideally, somewhere near to where you live or the neighborhood you want to do direct to home. So which means that if you are in a Greater Clash of Delhi, then you'll put up a studio in Greater Clash, and you'll also have 5 trainers working for you. These 5 trainers would go through an extensive training doing that, and Zile has already started hiring a lot of new trainers. When you start, can be transferred to you so that you can get started very, very fast. So that's one opportunity which gets started. Once you start, then the lot of local marketing within Greater Clash would start working on to get you the early members who would like to take your services. Most of the times, the first training cycle, and I requested on the group also, if you want to get a sample training done, anybody wants to do one class is complimentary from Zile for these people who are attending this webinar. If you are in Delhi NCR, you get one class absolutely complimentary. You get somebody who would come and train you. You understand what is that, because if you don't understand, you will never buy into. I bought into Zile's business model, and I really wanted to incubate this business model because I believed in it. I strongly believe in it, that this is the future. So similarly, if you want to really try it out, you can understand that. Similarly, when you start your operations, you'll give the first class free of cost. So imagine that there is an ad you're seeing that in Greater Clash, if you want to get the first class done, you want to try it out, you want to try it for your children because you feel that they need to do exercise, you want to do it for your parents because you feel that they are not moving, they are becoming not so fit. So you will call for the first class. And I can tell you, when you do the first demo class, you sign off. You 100% sign up because it gives you what you always wanted. Everybody wants to be fit, but people are lazy. They don't get to the opportunity to do that. So then you sign up. And once you start using it and it works for you, you want it to work for almost members of your family. So even if you are able to get to a 25 to 50 subscribers, which would become that. And if you look at it from a conventional gym, you need 400 or 500 members because the cost is very high. The real estate is very high. You have put in a lot of capex. Typical gym you want to start comes in 1.5 to 2 crores. So you need 500 members. But in this business, even if you have 25 to 50 members, which are working for you, you make a lot of money. You make a lot of money, and you get similarly 25 to 50 members within your studio also, which people want to come to the studio. And between these, you get 50 to 100 members, and you start making a lot of money. And all these 50 to 100 members also buy eventually a wall gym from you, which also gives you an opportunity. And then you can do a lot of other programs. You can do, like, so now holidays are going to come. Kids would be there, so you can do a special program for 3 months for kids. You can do other programs which can be done. You can do a lot of community programs which can be done in the community parks or community areas. So a lot of these membership classes also drive you a lot of good revenue. So now, who can be the right partner? Because investment is not high. Investment is only 8 to 10 lakh rupees. That's the total investment you do. And if you really see, it has covers everything. It covers your studio. It covers your initial setup. It also covers your franchise fees, which is a 3 lakh rupee model. Now, this is very interesting, a low-cost franchise opportunity, but the selection of a franchisee is very important. You need to be somebody who understands and appreciates a service business, because it's a high service business. You need to really see quality. You need to talk to your members and understand the members are happy about it. You need to also be somebody who loves fitness. And if you are somebody who has passion for fitness, you'll always do good. It is also a great opportunity for women entrepreneurs, because they want to do a business opportunity which can give them opportunity to really work from home. So it's an opportunity where you don't have to exert ourselves. We get so many inquiries every single day these days, where people don't want to go to conventional jobs. They want to take up an opportunity, but low cost opportunity to start from. Initially, a lot of hand holding would come from Zile, because he has now a brigade of trainers, and these top trainers would be posted with you, who are being trained for 10-15 years with Zile. And these would be your, so to say, mentors to set up your centers. Say somebody starts in Noida, there would be a mentor attached to that center, so that you are able to do your full structure, and you are able to be backed by the top class trainers. You'll also have a great launch for getting your first membership based, because that's also very, very important for you to do that. So friends, this is a very interesting opportunity. As I start in said, that very rare Franchise India would incubate opportunities within their setup, and we incubate only and when we believe in the opportunity. Otherwise, we only bring in brands which are already outside and we just try to market that. This business model is completely incubated within Franchise India, where Franchise India is supporting Zile and the founding team to really build this business model. We also have an incubator within Franchise India where we help new startups to be incubated and be ready to go to the market. So friends, go out and ask your questions. Also share the city and the location where you are joining this webinar today. I see a lot of people from Jaipur, Lucknow, and other places. So go out and share your city or location where you're coming from. So it will help us to understand, is this location available, not available? And that's very, very important. Can you share the number of Zile? Yes, absolutely, Zile. If you can put your direct number on the chat box, because a lot of people would like to touch with you and talk to you and understand. So you can put your number on the chat box so everybody can get in touch with you. So over to you, Sonia, for your remarks on the opportunity, and also if you want to take up some questions.
I think we've summarized it very well, and this was very detailed presentation. Friends, I'll only request, if you have you need one-to-one discussion, we can do that, and we can put maybe a slot independently for you where you can discuss these questions. But a couple of things, if and I saw some of these questions also coming from our investors, and this is typically on the fee structure that we have against all the programs. Mr. Singh, जितने भी हमारे programs हैं, typical हम fee कैसे charge करते हैं? अगर 50 या 100 लोगों की बात करते हैं, पहला दूसरा महीना आइडली कितने लोग हमें मेंबर्स बनाने चाहिए, और दूसरा इसमें जो एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं ट्रेनर्स के, उसकी कॉस्ट स्ट्रक्चर किस तरीके से रहता है? If that is something you can explain, it would be very helpful.
इसमें जो फीस स्ट्रक्चर है वो हम किसी से कोई अगर हमारा बेसिक ट्रेनर लेता है तो हम 6,000 रुपए महीने का लेते हैं। कोई अगर हमारा गोल्ड ट्रेनर लेता है तो हम 7,000 रुपए महीने का लेते हैं। कोई अगर हमारा प्लेटिनम ट्रेनर लेता है तो हम 8,000 रुपए महीने का लेते हैं। उसमें हम हफ्ते में 3 दिन कराते हैं, तो 12 दिन महीने में हम क्लास कराते हैं। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऑलमोस्ट जो लोग हैं वो इसको कवर कर लेते हैं। फिर उसके बाद उनको हम वॉकिंग बोल देते हैं कि वॉकिंग कर लो आप। 3 दिन बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है। और इसमें जो हमें इनिशियली जो मेंबर्स चाहिए होते हैं वो 50 के आसपास मेंबर से हमारा अच्छा वो हो जाता है। और जो ट्रेनर्स की जो कॉस्ट है वो हमें 3 या 4 ट्रेनर चाहिए होते हैं पूरे एक सेंटर को संभालने के लिए। अगर किसी का बिजनेस बड़ा हो रहा है, उसके पास ज्यादा लोग आ रहे हैं, इंक्वायरी आ रही है, तो फिर हम सजेस्ट करते हैं कि डायरेक्ट टू होम में आप जाइए, तो उसमें हम ट्रेनर आसानी से बढ़ा सकते हैं। लेकिन हम स्टूडियो में अपने ट्रेनर्स नहीं बढ़ा सकते, अपने क्लाइंट्स नहीं बढ़ा सकते, बिकॉज ऑफ वो जो एरिया है वो हम छोटा रख रहे हैं।
डेफिनेटली। तो इसमें मिसेस सिंह, अगर हम बात करते हैं ट्रेनर्स की, तो मेरे को लगता है ऑन एवरी 10 और 12 पीपल वी वुड हैव 1 ट्रेनर। अगर हम 4 ट्रेनर्स करते हैं 50 लोगों के ऊपर, सो ऑन एवरी 10 और 12 पीपल वी वुड पुट 1 ट्रेनर।
नहीं मैम, ये हमारा क्या है कि ये पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग है, ये ग्रुप क्लास नहीं है। तो इसमें एक ट्रेनर ज्यादा से ज्यादा 2 या 3 लोगों को कराएगा। उसमें भी वो 3 लोगों को इसलिए कराएगा अगर तीनों का फिटनेस लेवल सेम है, तो एक ट्रेनर 3 लोगों तक करा सकता है। अगर फिटनेस लेवल सेम नहीं है तो 1-on-1 ये ट्रेनिंग है। इसमें क्या है कि 1 घंटे में हम 5 या 6, बहुत ज्यादा 7 लोग रखते हैं स्टूडियो में, उससे ज्यादा हम ट्रेनर नहीं रखते और क्लाइंट नहीं रखते। फिर उसके बाद ये अगले घंटे में फिर हम और 5, 6, 7 लेंगे, फिर उससे बाद अगले घंटे में, ऐसे करके मैम हम ये पूरे 10 घंटे 12 घंटे अगर स्टूडियो को रन करते हैं तो आराम से हम 50, 60, 70 लोगों तक दिन में लोगों को ट्रेन कर सकते हैं।
अगर हम उसकी पर्सनल सर्विसेज एट होम की बात करते हैं, सो टिपिकली कितने आई वुड से मेंबर्स आइडली होने चाहिए ट्रेनर के पास एक महीने को सस्टेन करने के लिए?
मैम एक बार रिपीट करेंगे आपका सवाल?
कितने ट्रेनर्स, अगर हम ट्रेनर की बात करते हैं, एक सिंगल ट्रेनर कितने मेंबर्स को वो सर्विस कर सकता है महीने में? उसका 100% एफिशिएंसी, थ्रूपुट कितना होगा पूरे महीने अगर उसको सर्विस करना है?
मैम अगर ट्रेनर एक दिन में 8 घंटे काम कर रहा है, तो वो एक दिन में अगर 8 लोगों को काम कर रहा है तो 16 लोग, यानी वो 16 लोगों को ट्रेन कर सकता है एक महीने में। तो करीबन अगर हमारे पास 16 लोग हैं और 7,000 रुपए के हिसाब से अगर हम उनका लगाते हैं, तो ये एक ट्रेनर की जो अर्निंग है वो 7,000 से आप मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं मैम।
ओके, मतलब 16 के ऊपर वी वुड ऐड मोर ट्रेनर्स। किसी भी फ्रेंचाइज पार्टनर को 16 के ऊपर हमें और ट्रेनर्स चाहिए।
हाँ, एक ट्रेनर 16 क्लाइंट को हैंडल कर सकता है एक दिन में, एक महीने में। तो उसके बाद वो फिर उसको हमें ट्रेनर्स बढ़ाने पड़ेंगे।
And I see one question also from Mr. Rajiv Chuk पूछ रहे हैं, will this all be online? Friend, this is not an online program. ये आपके घर में ही सारे programs run होते हैं. दूसरा हमारा studio का model है. Great. I think this was one question, Mr. Singh, जो मैं लेना चाहती थी. And I also have many other questions. Friends, of time, I'll request all of you, whosoever would like to get in touch with Mr. Jile, आप अपना number, अपनी details आप छोड़ सकते हैं. And also, like we mentioned, anybody who's looking at the initial demo services to be given, we would look forward to connecting with you. And कौन सी locations Jile जी priority होंगी हमारी? वैसे दिल्ली NCR ही देखेंगे हम, या दिल्ली के बाहर भी हम देखना चाहेंगे? जैसे जयपुर है, आसपास जितने भी cities हमारे लगते हैं ग्रेटर NCR में.
फर्स्ट फेज में तो हम दिल्ली NCR ही कर रहे हैं मैम. उसके बाद हम जरूर जैसे यहाँ पे हमारे 20 सेंटर्स हम रेडी कर लेते हैं, फिर उसके बाद जरूर मूव ऑन करेंगे मैम.
और अदरवाइज somebody is very very compelling जो बहुत अच्छा पार्टनर बन सकता है, जो रीजन को हमारे साथ मिलकर डेवलप कर सकता है, तो उसको भी हम देखेंगे. तो फ्रेंड्स, मैंने जिले सिंह का नंबर आपको डाला है, इनसे जरूर टच में रहिए. इनसे आप एक डेमो के लिए बात करिए, खुद से ट्राई करिए. ये सेल्फ बिलीव है. अगर आपको लगता है, अगर आप एक ट्रेनिंग खुद करेंगे, मैं आपको इनकरेज करूंगा, अगर आप एक ट्रेनिंग खुद करेंगे, यू विल बिलीव इन द बिजनेस मॉडल, because then you can really help other people change their lives. I have been recommended by many people when I met Zile himself, who he has changed their lives. क्योंकि हमारे पेरेंट्स, हमारे बुजुर्ग जो घरों में कभी कभी इस कोविड की वजह से मूव नहीं कर पाए, तो उनके अंदर बहुत सारे हेल्थ इश्यूज आ जाते हैं. तो उनको सबको फिटनेस की जरूरत है. फिटनेस इज पार्ट ऑफ एवरीबॉडीज लाइफ. एवरीबॉडी हैज टू हैव दैट मूवमेंट. और जैसे जैसे घर छोटे हो रहे हैं, जैसे जैसे लोगों की मूवमेंट कम हो रही है, फैसिलिटीज बढ़ती जा रही हैं, तो उनकी फिटनेस, नेचुरल फिटनेस बहुत कम होती जा रही है. दिस इज बिगिनिंग बिग प्रॉब्लम. लॉट ऑफ ओबेसिटी इज गेटिंग इनटू एवरी होम. सो नाउ it is the right time that we should really get this an opportunity. It is a phenomenal opportunity. India first direct to home fitness company. So Fitq is a great idea, great opportunity, and I normally restrict myself not to endorse any particular opportunity, but I feel that this is a good cause and this is a good concern, and anything which is good, which can help people change their lives, should be always encouraged, both as business and also as a larger purpose. Anything which we want to have from the founders? Now it's your turn to really go out and say your last comments. Zile, शुरू आपसे करेंगे. What is your comments? And then we have other two members also who joined. The Ghosh brothers are also there, so I will let them also speak maybe a little bit on what they believe and why they backed it up. And they're all very highly qualified young people who have backed this opportunity and have become the lead investors with Zile to invest into this opportunity. So Zile, starting with you, फिर हम we'll get to both of them.
सर, मैंने बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स को देखा है. मैं चाह रहा था कि बहुत पहले से कि मैं इसमें ना फिटनेस में अपना कुछ अच्छा कोई मैं बड़ी मशीनों वाला बहुत पहले सेंटर खोलूं, लेकिन मैं कभी कर नहीं पाया सर, बिकॉज ऑफ वो जो एक्सपेंसिव जो मशीनें हैं, जो सिस्टम है. लेकिन जब धीरे धीरे मैंने अपने इस सिस्टम को इन्वेंट किया, इस पे रिसर्च करी, तो मुझे सब पता लगा कि फिटनेस, मुझे ऐसा लगता है, मशीनों से नहीं होती है. फिटनेस जो है वो आपकी एक राइट टेक्निक और एक राइट पार्टनर अगर आपके पास है, तो वो आपको आपकी बॉडी को समझते हुए आपको जो आपका फिटनेस गोल है उसको अचीव करा सकता है. तो ये मेरा मानना है सर. अगर हम अपने आप से छोटे छोटे इक्विपमेंट के साथ अगर फिटनेस करेंगे, मशीनों के अलावा, क्योंकि मशीनें हमें सर तकलीफ देती हैं. अगर हम सुबह एक्सरसाइज करके आ गए या फिर हम शाम को ऑफिस जा रहे हैं, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि फिर हम सारा दिन भर तकलीफ में रहते हैं. तो ये बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम है कि आप अगर एक्सरसाइज करते हो तो पूरा दिन भर मजे में रहते हैं सर. तो ऐसा सर हमारा मानना है. अगर लोग जुड़ेंगे तो इसमें क्या होगा कि सोसाइटी को सर हम कुछ और भी अच्छी चीज दे सकते हैं, जो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सोसाइटी में भी जिस चीज की कमी है.
Absolutely. So who's going next?
I would also like to thank everybody who came here today. And when I met Zile Bhaiya, I myself was having a lot of health issues, especially my back. I had just been operated. And then we came up with this project. And all these services I have also tried on myself, and I would recommend it to everybody over here.
Thank you. And you're very honest, and that's why you made a decision to invest into the business and
Yes.
came as a co-founder, because you believe in this, and that brought in change.
Yes.
Prashant, your comments?
Fitness is an ongoing routine, and these days people are being more active, and having a fresh, active lifestyle is always good in any field you're working in. So it is a great initiative by Zile Bhaiya, and we are supporting him, and we can do wonders together.
Absolutely great. So good. So very good young team and a very experienced Zile Singh, who's a founder and somebody who believes in the idea, lives that idea every single day. And it's a great opportunity, and Franchisee India is extremely proud to incubate that business model and also now to present in the market. And Samarth has been working very, very hard with the team to really put the right model, financial model, operating structures, legal, and other assets to be really done. So friends, we invite you to be part of this journey of a Fitq launch. And Samarth, any comments from you before we close and then pass it on to Sonia?
Sure. So having the experience working with Zile and Mr. Ghosh and everybody as well, there's something that you'll also experience that they're really passionate about it, having also been part of played sports and different dynamics. So with the communication, the aspects, the different dynamics that we can look forward to, and the experience that we can look forward to through this exercises is something that is quite unique, is different from what you typically get from your gyms or any other kind of activity that you do from a fitness. So this is something that everybody can connect it to and revolutionize the fitness industry. So going into your direct to home and bring that opportunity to everybody. So everybody look forward to connecting and investing in the business as well, being part of our brand. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jileji. I'll thank the entire team of Fitq for having presenting this opportunity to all our investors. And I'd like to thank all our friends also who have joined in. And friends, we've captured all your leads, inquiries, and we have a special discovery day that we're doing. अगर आप interested हैं और जानना चाहते हैं, please हमें लिखिएगा. We have put our hotline number और ये हम करना शुरू करेंगे immediately. अगर आप आज बात करना चाहते हैं, कल बात करना चाहते हैं, कर सकते हैं. Officially, we have 1st April that we have kept a discovery day. But even before 1st of April, अगर आप available हैं, आप demo चाहते हैं, कोई भी आप information चाहते हैं, our teams would be there for you to provide all that information. And now I request Ashna to please take over for the final concluding remarks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you so much, team of Fitq, Gaurav sir, Sonia ma'am, Samarth, for joining this particular webinar. Please do connect with us at our business hotline number, which is 9717683838. We have shared same information in the chat box also. In case you wish to share your suggestion, feedback with us, you can write to us feedback@franchiseindia.in. Please connect with us at different social handles. Also join LinkedIn IDs of Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am to understand different associations, different brands, events we do, so that you maximize your day. And tomorrow, under our 12 p.m. national webinar, we are inviting the EV brand Deltic. The parent company of this particular brand is 100 years old, and they are providing 2 different business opportunities for you. They have a strong network area as far as India is concerned, and they have 22 plus state presence. So don't miss this chance. Join us tomorrow sharp at 12 p.m. by doing registration. Registration can be done either by calling us at our business hotline number, message, or connect with us at the same number. Also, you can go to Facebook page where we have shared the registration link. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a great day ahead. Stay safe, stay fit. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you.
Thank you.